Welcome back, everyone. Today is a continuation of the last video. This is part 2 of a set of 4 watercolor tests I did to just try and get a hang of the medium. I painted a little bit of this in the last video, but this video is just going to focus on this one painting. In total, this took me about an hour to complete. I had this idea of a cute little togepi at a bus stop in the countryside, and I just had to draw it. So overall, I'm pretty pleased with how this came out given how new I am at watercolors. I did make some mistakes, but in the end, I honestly didn't really care. All I wanted to do was focus on playing with the paint, and so I did. So aside from battling dog hair throughout this process, it was really relaxing just to sit down with some music and just play and just not care how it turned out. That's just what practice is supposed to be, you know? But that dog hair though, I had these 4 sketches sitting in my room untouched for like a week, and y'all, the dog hair, it was everywhere. In the last video, I had to cut out like 5 whole minutes of me just picking off hair. And I didn't cut it from this video because there wasn't as much, and also so y'all can stick with me. You're welcome. I have to say that pretty much the only thing I dislike about this piece is the line art. I used a Faber-Castell 2B pencil for this, and compared to the other 3 pieces I did with the colored lines, I just ain't digging it, y'all. I much prefer the look of the soft lines compared to the dark lines, at least in my own work. So I just realized that you all might be able to hear me tapping on my microphone with my fingernails a little bit, and I just wanted to say I am so sorry if you guys can hear that. I didn't realize I was doing it. I'm still new at this. I still have to learn to not sit in my bed to record instead of at a desk. But yeah, I just wanted to cut in here and talk about the paints a little bit because I didn't really do that in the last video. I feel like since I'm so new at watercolors and just paints in general that I don't really have much of an opinion to offer. I feel like that will come in time as I experiment with more brands and all that. But yeah, from a newbie perspective, I like them. I think they're good. I don't know if you're new here or if you don't remember from the previous videos. This is the Winsor and Newman? Yeah, Winsor and Newman, right? Winsor and Newman Cotman watercolor set. Like I said, I'm not an expert, but I feel like the set of colors they give you is pretty good for mixing a wide range. That being said, I do tend to favor blues and greens, and the set definitely has plenty to work with in that area, so I'm probably kind of biased. But for this piece, I also wanted to mix in some earthy colors for the bus stop and the road while using the blues to shade and kind of tie it all together. Looking at the video though, it looks kind of dark. I don't know what happened there because I don't remember mixing in black, but it kind of looks like I did. I don't know. I thought I just used blue, but who knows. I'm also not even sure if the shading is all correct. I honestly just kind of laid it down wherever I felt like it needed to be, just with little regard to the light source, because, you know, I just wanted to experiment and see how it looked. So here again, I used a mixture of my Faber-Castell Polychromos and Prismacolor Scholar pencils to deepen the shadows and add some small details. I really love doing this type of watercolor, in case you couldn't tell. It just adds that little extra oomph and lets me get in some details that I just don't have the precision or experience to achieve completely with watercolor just yet. Later on, I also used my white Posca pen, and that was for the clouds, as well as my Sakura gel pen for some finer details, and of course, the little atmospheric magic dust sparkle thingies in the background. But yeah, with the colored pencils type of watercolor, there's something oddly satisfying about just laying it down on top of the paint, and the texture looks really cool and it feels really satisfying when you're actually coloring on top of it. It's like a scratchy kind of feel, and it's really nice. I don't know, it's just something weird that I found that is quite enjoyable with using these pencils on top of watercolor. So maybe y'all could give it a try, maybe you'll like it too, I don't know. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give me a thumbs up below. It would be a great help to the channel, and maybe even a comment or a subscribe if you feel so inclined. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I'm going to try and upload at least once a week, just so you know. Alright, see you guys.